Hey Kenny, at one point the Thurman brought in your son to spar when the HBO was going to have the Maidana fight. What do you think they seen in Shawn Porter, why they wanted that style for Maidana when he was prepping for that fight?
No, he never brought us in to spar. That's not what happened.
Oh,
both of us had situations going on where we couldn't get no work, and we was using Adrian for a sparring partner, and Adrian was running from Shawn, and I was like, hey, look, I got to get out of here. We can't use Adrian. And it's like, well, you've worked with Keith in the amateurs, so you want to go down there. So that was my choice to go down there.
Oh, okay.
But then we ran into the same situation with Keith. He didn't want to sit still for the 3 weeks we was down there. So we fully expect a lot of movement on fight night from him. Because
and that's what you've seen from the sparring session?
Yeah, that's what we've seen and that's what we expect.
So what makes his style so difficult for fighters?
I think a lot of guys, they try to pick up his rhythm and they can't do that. They get caught up with his feet, trying to catch up to him, and he gets guys off balance. That won't happen here. Simple as that.
Yeah, if you put two elite level basketball players on the basketball court together and they're playing a one-on-one game, they're hustling, they're chasing, they're moving each other, they're staying with each other the whole way. One guy's blocking, one guy's shot, one guy's making a shot, the other guy's making a shot. They're doing all the things that they do and they're raising their levels. Well, what happened with Keith in the previous competition of the last 3 fights, being guys age total up like 108 years combined, nobody could keep up with him or move with him or do things with him. So our last 3 guys was Bronner, Brook, and Bonet, and I think they were 25, 26, and 26 years of age. So, there's a huge difference in competition there as far as, the age and competition there as far as the abilities. Bronner won, I guess, 4 titles now at this point, Brook is still undefeated to this point. So, Keith's got a hell of a fight coming up.
Shawn, talking about those sparring sessions, what do you remember about them? Why do you think it was that Thurman started kind of running around last time?
I think that was his game plan for Maidana, that he had to box, and I think he caught that trying to spar with me. He caught that, yeah, I need to move against this guy. And so I think, that was his game plan for Maidana, but it also ended up being what he had to do against me as well. So, but I don't know how long ago that was, but man, that's sparring. That ain't a fight. That ain't a big night. That ain't the Barclays and all that. When you add all that into the picture, who's really ready? I know I will be.
How much happier are you that it is at the Barclays instead of like
no knock against Connecticut, but I'll be honest. I wanted it in Vegas. I knew it wasn't gonna happen in Vegas. He feels that that's my home, and so I may have some type of favor there. But me personally, I don't think I would. But going to the Barclays, man, it's for me. I'm gonna close my eyes when I get there, man, and just imagine the first time I won my title there, and do it again.
Now, there's a great
y'all this, but we relocating to the Barclays. We're going to New York to become New York residents. So we already got some things set up with the Boys and Girl Clubs, with the public school system. We're going to be doing some open workouts with kids and all that kind of stuff like that. So on fight night, he's still going to be coming to our hometown.
Take the hyperbaric chamber with you?
No, we're not taking that. We're going to get as much out of that as we can get before we leave. much as we can get.
So overall, camp is going great.
You know what? He's in shape, so we haven't even started what
What's his weight at now?
officially would be considered a camp.
What's his weight at now?
He's only about 12 to 13
Y'all like the shirt?
pounds.
Okay, good.
I'm in my Bruce Lee mind right now. I feel good. You
End
know?
of the dragon.
So I look good.
Like a running back.
So there's a great undercard, Abner Modest, Jesus Cuellar on the undercard of Porter Thurman.
Yeah.
Do you think that has the ability to possibly steal the show, or what do you just think about that?
Nobody's stealing this show, baby. Nobody's stealing
the
this
Porter
show.
Thurman show.
No, this is the Porter Thurman show. And when it's over with, it's going to be the Porter show. We expect, it's hard for us to get fights. You see, it's been a year for us before we even got another fight after the Bronner fight. You know what I mean? But we fully expect to finish this year out. We want to get 3 fights before this year is over with. We want to fight Keith twice. In order to do that, we got to beat him the first time. And so we got so much more on the line as far as what we're trying to do than he ever could. You know, I don't think he really understands the magnitude of our preparation, even though he's trained with us and couldn't hang with us on the track and couldn't hang with us in the ring, couldn't hang with us in the swimming. But he ain't gonna be able to hang on fight night. That's what's gonna happen.
And I was just gonna say, what network is picking this fight up for PBC?
This is CBS.
CBS?
Yes.
Talk about, you just mentioned Adrian Broner won his 4th belt. Did you feel slighted that Adrian Broner got a title shot coming off the loss to you guys and you guys did not have a date?
No, because I want to see all my guys be successful. So I didn't hold that against them. I don't. You know, I want to see all my guys be successful. Trust and believe. I root for Keith every time he fights. He was one of my guys. You know what I mean? Fight night, I'm Shawn Porter's #1 fan. You know what I mean? And people can say whatever they want to say, however they want to say it. When you're that guy that comes across me as you're growing up in camp and we're working out, and they look and they're like, oh man, look at Shawn with his dad and look what they're doing. They see that. You know, and then when they get an opportunity to work with me in the amateurs, they're happy with that. Keith and I actually have shared a hotel room together for a week on an international team. You know what I mean? We got along great. We still do. But fight night is fight night. After that, we'll go back to being what we were. But, you know, that opportunity or those situations and those circumstances, I use all that to my advantage on fight night.
Good?
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, guys. Good to see you, bro.